back to our channel, guys.
Hey.
So this past weekend we went camping, we went swimming, we went fishing, didn't catch anything.
No, nobody did.
No. Caught a little tiny bit of a bite,
Yeah.
you know, from a little minnow, but that's about it.
Yeah.
But this week we do have a lot of stuff to get done. I did get off the phone this morning with Doug over in town. We do have our mini splits ordered and they're in.
Yay.
So tomorrow we're going to be going and picking those things up.
Yes.
So that's very, very exciting.
It is very exciting.
But now it is week 3 for these baby chicks over here. Been living inside this grow out hutch / rabbit hutch, everything. They've been living in there.
Out, yeah.
The grow out, we call it, right? And I've been looking at the other coop over here, and I think they are ready to be moved. They're big enough.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think they can escape out of the welded wire holes. That's all I was waiting for.
Yes, and now we don't have to worry about the dogs being in there. I know last week that was one of your big things. We can't leave them in here for very long.
Yeah, with Ghost, Layla, and Louie, the new additions here.
Yeah.
And so today I got to get them moved over. I do have a lot of yard work I need to get done because after just 1 week, it's like a jungle over here. It's insane.
Well, it did rain pretty good a couple days this last week, so I'm sure that didn't help out any.
So we got some really good stuff happening. So I say, let's get it. This was in here when the dogs were here.
Yeah, me and Wyatt used those chairs to pick out the ticks.
This pulp just grows everywhere. Let's see here. I'm gonna spread this around a little bit. Kind of hard to do it in here. Gotta get rid of some of this, not all of it. Just want that coop to be a little cleaner than it is from the old birds. I gotta really make sure, look around, that there's no holes.
Escape points.
Yeah, escape holes. I don't think there is. Put this back up for them. Might need to be lower.
Well, you know they grow really fast.
Oh yeah. I'm just excited to see them in here running around.
Yeah, me too.
I know they're gonna be scared at first, but I think I'm gonna put them in the hoop coop first. Like bring them over here and put them in the hoop coop, and then they'll slowly come out and be like, "Oh, what's this?" You know.
Anthony moved that bale of hay.
Come here,
Or
worms.
straw. Got all those fat worms in there.
Fatties too. Let's go fishing.
Oh, hey.
So look at this. Look at that big grub. It's like a beetle grub.
Big fat one.
What's that? That's gonna be a chicken.
Chicken
snack.
food.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they chomped all 3 of them real quick.
Oh, she's got one.
I mean, it's a chicken coop, you know. They don't need a lot. And they're too young for eggs, so I don't even need to have like egg boxes in here yet. You know?
Yep. Nope, don't need any nesting boxes right now because when that time comes where they're starting to lay eggs and becoming adult chickens, we're gonna be moving at least 7, hopefully there's 7 in there, over to our flock because we do need to add some more chickens or hens to our flock. And then the rest of them will be freezer food, or maybe Melanie and Gary will take a couple hens if we have extras. We have extras. I'm not sure how many, but it seems to be obviously more roosters than there are hens in every little bit of baby chicks you get. You're just dumping that in the woods?
Yeah, over here, because it's mainly sticks and rocks. It's not a lot of like chicken compost. So I don't want to put it in the compost.
Yeah, no.
They can get up to this one.
I mean, they fly pretty high.
Yeah, they can get up to that.
And they're just gonna get bigger and better.
I know. That one's, I mean, they're all kind of high because I built this for, you know, bigger birds, older birds, but.
Our male flock.
Yeah. But I think they're gonna be fine because they can fly pretty high already, so.
Yeah. And they are just gonna get bigger and fly better as they get older in here. I bet you when we put them in here, they're gonna grow really fast because they have all of this space in here to roam around and play and have a good time. So I see you got their water and food cleaned out, huh?
Yep.
And
More
filled.
water, more food. It won't get full of pine shavings now every day. But that's okay.
You won't be out here 3 or 4 times a day checking the water.
No. So. This I might put on the floor. All right, well. Now the fun time. It makes me think, it's like, man, should I have built that thing inside this coop so you just open the door, let them out?
And watch them fly out.
Yeah. I don't know. We'll see. I might get a tote and like put them in a tote with a lid just to move them, you know. The last thing I don't want one to fly off and, you know, have to catch a bunch. That would not be good.
No.
I don't have a net or nothing, so it's gonna be interesting.
Coax them with food.
Yeah. Here, watch them. I'll be right back. Don't let them fly off. Good idea.
A secret weapon.
Food.
Food.
See, they know.
Oh, look at them.
Girl, we're getting smart.
They're snatching us up. I can see it. You guys will like this. For little baby chicks, they certainly move fast.
Yes.
Yeah, and we've already had 2 that have flown out of the coop at one time, but we've caught them. But they've escaped. But go on the other side. The last 2. The last 2. Luna, she's like, hey, where are you going with all those? I want one.
Okay. They're all scared to death.
Oh, look at them.
Come on, guys.
Girl, I don't get it.
No reason to be scared. I'll bring your food over here. Here, why don't you hang out right here? There, look at that. That's nice. That's nice. That's nice. That's nice. That's nice.
Is that Nemo right there?
This is Nemo right here.
Yeah. Hi, Nemo.
That's nice. The faster you move, the more freaked out they get. So, I'm gonna put their food in there for right now, and their water.
Yeah, they'll venture out.
Yeah. Look, here's some water, and there's some food. Here, I'll put the food right here, guys, and the water. Check it out, guys. All right, success. At least into here. I'm gonna keep my eyeball on them. I'm gonna keep my eyeball on them most of the day. Make sure that they're all good. But I think they're gonna love it in here.
Mora has found the secret hole in the back there so she can stare at him. Don't worry, there is a chicken wire up there, and it actually goes all the way up because the whole coop is made out of chicken wire with the cow paneling, so she cannot get them from that little open spot back there. Oh, now Jane has figured it out too. So they should be safe. They'll be good in here.
Yeah.
Probably here in a little while they'll come venturing out, but for right now they're kind of like, wait a minute.
Yeah, where are we at?
Yeah, this is a way bigger coop, and then when they figure out that they can actually come outside and explore, I think they'll be a lot more happier and not so freaked out.
This is our first official new flock that we hatched.
Yeah.
This is the first new one. It's official.
And this coop area here that we have, the second one, we're using it kind of what it's been designed for. With the exception is we're going to take some of the hens that are from this little flock that we got, but we're using it to its advantage right now, which is great. It's been a while.
It has been a while.
Yeah. How long do you think it's going to be before they finally realize they can come out of sight of the coop?
I think they're going to be in there most of the day.
You think so?
That's my opinion,
Yeah.
but I could be way wrong.
They could be.
Because with our flock, when I opened the door, after they were in there for a while, it took them most of the day before someone was brave enough to come out.
Yeah.
So I think this will be the same thing.
Yeah, and you know what, too? It's also going to depend on how the dogs are, too, with them.
Yeah.
If they come out, they might get freaked out and go right back in. So, but like you said, we'll keep an eyeball on them. Maybe here in a little while they'll finally come out, or maybe not till tomorrow. I don't know.
They got a lot of exploring to do in here.
Yeah,
though.
they got a lot of good things happening inside that coop for them.
There's
So
a lot of bugs in there, I promise.
oh yeah, there is some worms and all kinds of good stuff for them to eat. You guys be nice to your new neighbors. Those are your babies. I see moving the chicks over here has caused eggs to be laid.
Get it, ladies? We got another bucket to fill up.
Yeah, we do.
I'm very proud of my chickens, though. They're doing very, very well. More eggs than I ever thought I'd get. Like, ever. Like, so many eggs. So, I know we ain't gonna starve. What's for breakfast? Eggs. Lunch, fried eggs. Dinner, baked eggs.
Hard-boiled.
Hard-boiled eggs.
Hi, bunnies. Hi, Jessica. Hi, Snowball. Hi, Roger. The rabbits are doing very well, as you guys can see. They're growing and being rabbits. Wyatt, however, has been taking on the big responsibility of taking care of the rabbits, and he's been doing such an awesome job. Anthony and I were just out here looking, and the waters are full for him. He's filled them up. They got breakfast this morning, but they have, of course, already inhaled that, and he's been making sure that they get clover every day, and then
Twice a day for the clover.
Huh?
Wyatt does twice a day for the clover.
Yeah, he's been doing it once in the morning and then once in the evening, so they get a little snack before bed. And then if there's any kitchen scraps or sometimes some gardening scraps and stuff like that, we make sure Wyatt gives it to the rabbits. But he's been doing a great job taking care of them. And he hasn't really been doing the baby chicks because like I mentioned earlier, they do fly out of there, so we're kind of like, no, you don't mess with the babies. But now that they're in the coop area, I don't see why he couldn't go out there and take care of the big chick or the little baby chicks.
Yes, now that the babies are over there in the coop, then I'm gonna have him fill up their water every day and make sure they got food and all that good stuff. He's more than capable, so Wyatt's been a big help around here, and he's been doing an awesome job.
One thing about baby chicks is they certainly know how to make big messes.
Yes.
How long were they in here for?
About 3 weeks.
3 weeks?
I haven't changed any of this stuff.
No.
Because I knew they were only going to be here for a little bit. About 3 weeks though. But it's fine. This is all board, so I just take the boards out and it'll be the wire on the bottom.
Hardware cloth.
Hardware cloth, and it'll be ready for rabbits once it's all cleaned up.
Yep.
And Ghost is doing fantastic, guys. He is. He's definitely part of the family. Loafs around, plays with all the dogs. He won't leave me alone. Follows me everywhere. Trying to get him to get used to the swimming pool because it's so hot. The dog pool, but I don't think he likes water. I'm not sure though.
Like Anthony said, Ghost is doing good. I just want to mention too that we did take him in and got him his shots. He's all treated for worms, so he's worm free. Got him some flea and tick medicine, so now he's flea and tick free. So I think Ghost is in really good shape now.
On a couple videos ago, we found, where we showed you how we found a hope chest, or a drawer, not a drawer, a coffee table hope chest, right? But it was all scratched up, all dented and everything, so I was gonna sand it and restain it. And the sandpaper I had didn't work. It was way too fine of a grit, and so I did go buy some 60 and 80 grit sandpaper. And I wanna get this thing done because we need it back in the living room. It's like our coffee table. So I'm gonna continue working on this thing and get this done because that whole top took like 5 minutes and I wanna get it stained so it matches inside the house, and it's gonna be awesome. Doesn't even look like the same thing.
Yeah, it's a totally different chest. Very nice, baby.
Yeah.
Looks good. I can't wait to see what it looks like with the stain on it.
I am going to say this though, I am not doing the inside. I'm going to leave it that color.
That's okay.
Yeah. Making me sneeze though. looking really good.
Yeah, no, it looks very nice. I can
It has
totally...
like the distressed look because you can see all the scratch marks on it.
Yeah, on the top, right?
Yeah, but that I didn't do that. That was there.
Yeah. That's okay.
Which no, it's just cool. I like it.
Gives
It
it
makes
more,
it look all old.
more of a rustic look.
Yeah.
No, I think this is gonna look perfect inside the living room, especially now that it's stained like the color to match everything else in the house.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks really nice, baby. You did a great job.
Yeah, I knew it would look good.
Yeah, you might even only just need one coat of
Just one coat stain.
Yeah.
No, just one. Just let it dry and that'll be that.
Yeah, no, it looks nice.
Alright. Let's go put this back inside where it belongs.
No, I think it's perfect in here and it matches so well with all the colors and stuff in here.
What a great dumpster find.
It was. We were just talking about that. I was like, man, I'm so glad that I found that table or this chest thing while we were in Vegas. It was an awesome find. It's perfect.
It is.
It's the next day and got to do some little garden stuff out here today. For starters, the most exciting and best part is my cucumbers, man. I have been picking at least 8 to 9 cucumbers a day for like the last 4 or 5 days. So I've got tons of cucumbers and I got pickles coming soon, which I'm very excited about making. And my eggplants, because I've been using my at-home made bug solution. I've been actually, my eggplants are doing very well. They are not getting as demolished anymore by those beetles. Not sure what kind of beetles they were, but they've been seeming to be disappearing, so that's good. And my acorn squash is really taking off. It's starting to get some flowers on it now, so I'm really anxious to get my acorn squash. As you guys know, I've been waiting on those for a while. And then my peas, I got peas growing. I've been eating them as I come out here. Every day I pick some peas and eat them, and they're so delicious and good. And finally, probably the most exciting, was Anthony finally got to eat one of these cherry tomatoes. And actually, I tried one too yesterday. But I have so many cherry tomatoes growing, and they're just really taking over here. And all my other tomatoes, I'm so impressed and just happy with the way my tomatoes are growing. The abundance of them. So like I mentioned, hopefully I'll get a lot of tomato sauce this year. And then we had a kind of a nasty storm come through here over the last weekend, so some of my plants got kind of tipped over from the wind, so I had to kind of do some things around here. I had to put some more tomato cages on some of my tomatoes. I had to like perk up my corn a little bit because some of them got knocked over because of the wind. So, but they're not gone, they're still alive, so hopefully they'll grow straight again. So my zucchinis are still growing very well. I have, like I mentioned with the bug spray, I've been spraying my zucchini plants, and it seems to be helping out with the squash bugs a little bit, even though I did pick a couple of them off yesterday. But it's that time I need to do the bug solution again, or bug spray I should say. I don't know if I got any zucchinis though that are ready to be picked, but I got a lot of zucchinis growing in here. Been picking some too, pretty much almost every day. My cabbage is getting infested with bugs, I've noticed over the last week or so. I don't know where they're coming from and how come all of a sudden now they're popping up, but they are. But my cabbage is growing good. I got some nice cabbage balls forming, so I'm obviously excited to eat some of that delicious cabbage. Well, my cauliflower and broccoli, there's really not much. I mean, they're growing, but I still don't see like the crowns or nothing yet. I'm not really sure how they grow, but I know they have crowns, but I don't know like when the first stage of them, when they're starting to pop, looks like. But they're growing. Hopefully soon I'll be seeing some cauliflower and some broccoli. That would be really exciting. But also too, I've noticed I have something eating my cabbage and my broccoli as well. So I have kind of a bug infestation again right now. Well, here's one of my random tomato plants that has been growing, and actually it's got little tiny tomatoes on it. I'm not sure what kind this is. I believe it's like a beefsteak one, but it's crazy how this thing's growing. It's like it buried in there and it's coming out like this. So I have to figure out maybe a way to put a cage or something on it, because as these tomatoes grow, it's going to get really heavy and be on the ground, and I don't want that to happen to this tomato plant. Well, I got my bug spray solution here, which is just 2 tablespoons of Dawn dish soap and 1 gallon of water. I figured that's a little bit more natural than buying those nasty bug spray pesticide stuff, and it seems to be working very well. That bug. So I sprayed my zucchinis, my cabbage, my broccoli, cauliflower, squash, eggplant. I sprayed all of it. So hopefully it will eliminate some of those bugs that I've been having. Well, my first cucumber of the day today. I must have missed this one yesterday, but cannot wait to come back out here and see how many more are growing and ready for picking. This green onion, it's gonna be great on our tostadas tonight. I will say this morning chores was a success. So glad that I got it all nice and watered, because it is supposed to be very hot today, so I want to make sure that everything's watered and good. And yeah, so I'm gonna leave the garden to be and let it grow during today and come back out later on tonight.
All right, I got all the morning chores done. Did you get all the garden stuff done?
All the garden stuff is
It's
done.
all finished.
Yeah.
That's the morning routine, guys, that we have around here, is mainly garden stuff. I feed all the animals. I do all that stuff. It's a daily thing, as you guys know, if you guys have a bunch of animals.
Or garden.
Or a garden, everything. You guys know how it rolls.
Oh,
so.
yeah.
I do have a lot more yard work to do today. I gotta mow the lawn. I gotta do some trimming. I gotta use that weed whacker that we got and get some of this stuff taken care of.
Yeah, it's a little little overgrown around here.
Our pear tree needs to desperately have the weeds around it whacked, but I gotta be careful about that, so. But I'm happy the baby chicks got moved to their new coop.
Yep.
Last night they all huddled up outside of the hoop coop on the ground, which is very strange that they did that. But I checked this morning, they were completely fine. Last night though, when I went in there to go check on them, I didn't see any in the hoop coop, and it was dark, and I just seen like feathers, and I was like, oh no, what happened? I thought something got them, right? And then looked around and they were all outside, so they're doing good.
Yeah.
They really haven't came out too much during the day yet, guys. They're just hanging out inside the hoop coop, so.
Yeah, well, there's lots to explore inside there.
Yep. But it's already getting humid. We do have a lot of things to get done today, guys. We're just, like I said, we're just gonna knock that out real quick. But thank you for being on this video. We do appreciate you guys, and we will catch you all in the next one. Bye.